What is up, YouTube? I'm in the car, so the lighting is not perfect, but if you cannot see how crazy I look, I am headed to get my hair done this morning. It is 8:51 and my appointment is for 9 o'clock. This young lady, she did my wig install that I had like months ago, like literally months ago, and she was looking for people to style for her like content, for content purposes. So I was like, why not? You know, I want my hair done. It'll be an opportunity to get, a discounted hairdo, to be quite honest with you. So I was here for it. Actually don't know how I'm getting my hair done, so that's also the other exciting part about it, because she's doing styles for content, so she really has like free range on what she's gonna do. So I do think it's gonna be a sew-in and with leave out, so I'm a little nervous about that because I have not really worn sew-ins with leave out since I went natural. I'm excited to be getting my hair done. I am excited, I'm excited, and I really want to give y'all this story time about how I got scammed. Y'all, I got fucking scammed out of like a pretty good amount of money. And I can tell it now because I'm not upset. Well, to be honest, I was never upset about it because from the jump, I realized that it was like my fault. It was 100% my fault. I 100% take accountability for it. I ain't even mad at the scammer because, baby, she did what she was supposed to do. And my dumb ASS is the one who I just so desperately wanted to get my hair done. Like, I've been wearing my natural hair out since I took that wig off months ago. So I love my natural hair, don't get me wrong, but like I'm not like really like a super duper natural hair girly. Like, all I know to do with my natural hair is put it in a puff. Hold on, I'm like pulling up and I don't like 100% know where I'm going. So and I just pulled up. I'm gonna just throw on some mascara and lip gloss really quick. So moving out of desperation, I end up just putting myself in a pretty bad predicament. Y'all hear it, y'all gonna laugh at me with me because it's like, girl, what? Like, that's the dumbest shit ever. Alright, let me go inside, and I don't know if I'm gonna finish the story time in there or if I'll just tell y'all after I get my hair done. Alright, I'm waiting on my stylist, but I think I'm sitting in somebody else's chairs that they might have put out here for their clients, because like 2 people have looked at me like, do you have an appointment? I'm like, I'm waiting on someone else. Let's see how far I can get into this story about me getting scammed. First of all, I feel like this is like my initiation to Atlanta, because like my hometown, Broward County, is known for scamming, but Atlanta is known for scamming. So I feel like I'm like officially initiated into Atlanta. Welcome to Atlanta. Like, I've got scammed. Like, so like I said, pretty much moving out of desperation, I start searching on Instagram for braiders in Atlanta. I was really trying to get my hair done like soon. Finally found someone who had openings for like the next week and had like a super large following. This is where like it really humbled me to remember that like the internet is not real life. I don't care. I'm gonna say names. If you're in the Atlanta area, beware of this page. Since everything happened with me, she has now changed her Instagram name like twice. To be honest, I was more shocked and surprised that like the page was as big as it was. Like, nobody blasted this person for being a scammer, but I kind of see the way she played it. turned the comments off, everything. I don't even know if it's a girl. No, it is a girl. I spoke to her on the phone. I'm lying. It's a girl. I spoke to her on the phone. So I really had no reason to believe like this was a fake person. Name on Instagram is Braids by Brianna with 2 S's. So if you're in Atlanta, as you can see, this person has almost 30,000 followers, over 500 posts. It seems like almost like a really popular viral braider. That's her page as of now. Found her and wanted to get my hair done by her. Her name on Instagram was braided by Brie _. And this is what it looked like. I took a screenshot. And as you can see, even the picture, the person in the picture is different. But let's put a fork in it right here. My stylist is on her way in, so let me get settled in and then we'll go from there.
I thought that I had seen it all before. My life had lost its fascination, but seeing you, I know that I was wrong.
Oh, baby. I'm about to get this head done. About time. It really is. Months. And I haven't had it done since. I thought about cutting it myself, but I was like, girl, it wouldn't have been too hard. Well, no, it wouldn't have been too hard. So I'm nice and clean.
Now that love you found with someone new is gone, and so you wanna come back. My love, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, baby? My love, now that my love, sweet memories of yesterday when it all seemed so right. I was loving you, kissing you, holding you tight. I wish you know that woman that you learned to leave today. And it's a shame that you wanna come back now, baby. My love is gone away. My love, oh yeah, my love is gone. Yeah. Love is gone away. I played the fool for you, baby, and you stole away my heart. Now that my love is gone away, sweet memories of yesterday. Now that my love is gone away.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. The curls are curling. That's all there is to say. Yeah. Alright, y'all. So my hair is done. Might I say, Miss Mama's ate. Okay? She ate this up. She fucking ate this up. I'm finna head home because it looked like it's about to rain. I'm gonna film a little bit later because I have to finish telling y'all about how I got fucking scammed. I'm just admiring my hair because it's not gonna look like this literally tomorrow. I don't know how to curl my hair. I don't know how to curl hair, and so I'm just trying to cherish this moment. What's up, guys? So it is the next day. Obviously, I'm like in a whole different outfit. We are going to finish this story time about how I got scammed over a hairdo. I don't feel no type of way about it no more because it really was like, I really did it to myself, if I'm being completely honest. So it is what it is. I think it's funny at this point. Where we left off is I was telling y'all the Instagram that I got scammed by. And when I found the Instagram, it was Braided by Brie, which I think I showed in the last clip. Now it's changed to a totally different name. But like I said, I was pretty much acting out of desperation anyway because I just really wanted my hair done that bad. And so when I saw the Instagram, when I saw the following it had, the number of posts it had, like I just really didn't think anything of it. I really thought it was a legit page. So the latest post on this page goes back to September of 2022. So the page is over a year old. So of course she had her link up, like you book through the link, and let me show you. And this is currently still up. This is not a screenshot. Like if you go to the page, how it currently is posted now, which is Braids by Brianna. She changed it like I told y'all. And then go to her link. I can't really see what I'm doing. So this is current. So this is what she has posted. And this is what was posted as well when I went to book with her. So it says, after you book your appointment, basically text her to confirm. And she typically requires a $50 deposit. But for new clients, they have to pay in full due to no call, no shows. And then in parentheses it said, please respect my policy. So around the time that I was trying to book with said person, Brianna, whoever she's supposed to be, she was literally, because of course when you see that, like, you're like pay in full, like, you know, you don't want to pay in full for a service before you get it, because not even thinking you're gonna get scammed, but first of all, what if I don't like it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I don't like it? So, and they already have your money. But nonetheless, when I was going to book, she just so happened to be making posts surrounding that policy. And I thought maybe, you know, she had got some pushback on the policy or whatever. So she was kind of like defending why this is her policy. So basically saying that she gets like with the following she has, she gets an enormous amount of people who are booking appointments. And when it was just like, you know, $30-$50 deposit, a lot of people were still booking appointments, paying the deposit, and still being like no call, no shows. And how essentially that's wasting her time, keeping her from making money. I wish I would have had that post, but I didn't think I was going to be making this video. But essentially it was wasting her time and her losing money, because nowadays the girls ain't really like sweating too much over a $50 deposit versus a $500 hairdo. So of course, her as the stylist, she was more upset because, yeah, I have your $50 deposit, but the appointment, the slot time that you booked for, I could have did a full braided head that would have been like $350 to $500 or better, you know, so still losing money. So she said because of that reason, new clients for their first appointment had to pay in full. I don't need y'all to eat me up in the comments. So my little desperate self wanting my braids so bad was like, okay, like, I guess I get it. Ladies, all I have to say, and not just ladies, just anybody in general, when your gut is telling you like, when you even feel just the tiniest bit of just like, I ain't too sure about it, especially when it involves your money, don't do it. I was willing to pay the full price up front because I thought this was a legit person. Like I said, I talked to her on the phone. She called me. So now it's time to send the money, and she accepts Cash App. I know, y'all. Now this is where all, like, Jesus was just throwing them at me, like, and my ass was like, I tell y'all, this is the dumbest ish I've ever done, but that is why, like, I'm not upset about it. That's why I can laugh about it, because I have to take full accountability for just being like a little slow. So I sent the money to my guy friend, and I had him to Cash App the money to her because I did not have a Cash App. The very first Cash App he sent was $25, because she was, when I spoke to her on the phone, she was saying like to send it in small increments. But first time sent $25, and like I said, I'm putting names out there, I don't care. That is the name that was attached to the Cash App. So sent the $25, right? And then that was at what, 8:19, and then literally at 8:24 got a notification that it failed. and it ended up saying something like payment was failed for your protection or whatever. And I text her, and this is a screenshot, so you can see the number. I text her, payment failed for your protection, blah blah blah, and she said, I think I reached my limit, or my Cash App is blocking payments because we're not in each other's contacts. I'm gonna have to send it to my assistant's Cash App and said 1 second. Then sending the money to the assistant, try to send $50, and this is the name attached to that Cash App. The $50 sent $400 because that was the total payment of my hairdo. Both of the payments came back as failed, and they kept saying, and this is why I know y'all are gonna like die laughing at me. I've died laughing at myself like once I'm out of the situation. They both kept saying like failed for your protection, something about, you know, they think that the account was fraud, but she was saying that it was saying that on her end as well. So I'm thinking like maybe they think because we don't know each other, it's the first time sending money or sending a large amount. Like I said, I don't use Cash App, so I don't know. So that should have been like major red flag number one. Like there's like Cash App is telling you like they think this Cash App is fraud to the point where they're canceling your payments. Like, no, we think it's fraud. For your protection, we're canceling the payment. Y'all, I wanted my hair done. Oh, here we go. Potential scam. Make sure you're sending money to someone you trust. We have reason to believe this might be a scam. At that point, I had kind of given up, right? We've tried to send the money maybe twice, 2 or 3 times in that night. Every time it kept getting canceled, kept saying, Cash App kept saying pretty much kind of in the same realm of the same thing, that they think it might be a scam. And that after that night, I kind of gave up. I was like, all right, like it wasn't meant to be. At this point, I didn't even want to try anymore because my guy friend who was sending the money for me, this Cash App is actually his like business Cash App. This is the Cash App he uses for his business, for his customers to Cash App them for those who want to use Cash App as a form of payment. So I don't want his Cash App to get flagged for fraudulent activity. So I'm like, just forget it. Like, it's done, it's over, just forget it. So the next day, here we are. The next day, she ends up calling me. And she's like, hey, I'm getting ready to do a client, but I'm not sure what's going on with Cash App. I don't know why it's not working. And then she asked me, are you sending it from like your Cash App, or are you sending it from like a card? So, and this is how you know my ass just completely forgot how Cash App worked in the time that I wasn't using it. So you can attach your card to Cash App and you can send money and it'll pull from your debit card and send it like that. Or you can upload money to your Cash App account. Like, you can put money on your Cash App account and then send it like that. So I said, well, it's my card. And she's like, oh, that's probably why it's flagging it as fraud. So she's like, you should upload the money to the Cash App and then send it. I upload the money to Cash App and then I send it. And even when I sent it this time, and again, it should have been a red flag because every time I was sending it to a different Cash App. But I'm thinking it's because like, oh, well, this Cash App didn't work, so she's trying to use her sister Cash App, or she's trying to use her assistant Cash App. But it really should have been a red flag that like, bitch, why you got so many Cash Apps? When I sent it this time from my Cash App and it went through, it said Brianna Riley. So if you saw on Instagram when I was like trying to get my hair done by her, her name was Braided by Bree, or Braids by Bree. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is her Cash App, like Brianna Bree, like this is her Cash App. And then after I sent the 25, that went through fine, so I sent the remainder, the 425. So my hair in total was supposed to be 450. Those payments went through perfect. She confirmed that she got it. So now the day comes for set appointment. And I get there, it's like like a suite, you know, like Atlanta has a lot of buildings where it's like suites and stuff. So it's one of those type of places. It was a suite thing, and she had the address on her page. So I got the address from her page. And then when I got there, of course, I realized like, oh shit, the address doesn't say which suite it is. So I called her to let her know, like, I'm here. Which suite am I supposed to go to? She's not. She didn't answer. So I'm like, okay. Typical black braider. 9 times out of 10, she's like running behind. And I'm on time for this appointment, but she's probably still on the head of the person who was before me. So I go in the building and I'm like walking around. Mind y'all, all I know is the picture that's on the Instagram. And so I'm just walking around like looking into tweets. And as I'm walking around, I'm still calling her because we have an appointment, ma'am. Answer the phone. I text her. This is on July 22nd. The appointment was supposed to be. I said, hey, good afternoon. What suite should I go to once I arrive? She didn't text back. So again, I'm in the building. I'm walking around. I'm calling her. So I text her again. I said, hey, I'm here in the lobby area. Didn't text back. Still calling her. Then I said, hey, love, are we still doing the appointment? It was originally for 5:30. At this point, it's 6:37. That is how much patience I had that day. And also, that's how bad I wanted my hair done, y'all. I would have left that motherfucking appointment and been like, ma'am, give me my deposit back. But it wasn't a deposit. It was the whole damn hairdo. So it's like I knew I fucked up. So I go back to the car and I call maybe like 2 or 3 more times. And at that point, I just knew. I knew. At that point, I knew. I said, yeah, Kaylene, you just got to take this L. Because you did this shit to yourself. Because the way Cash App was like, nope, nope, nope. And the way that you still ignored that and gave this girl your money, you got to take this L. This is the same phone number. I don't think she has it in her bio anymore. But... and let me double check. But if you go on and look at that booking policy, this is currently up on her site. That is the same phone number. I go home. Now I become fucking FBI agent, Inspector Gadget. And now I'm getting to the bottom of everything. I did not know you can do this. I found this out because of this. So if you go to a person's page and you click on the 3 dots in the top corner, and then you click about this account. I did not know you could do this, y'all. And it tells you like when they join, where they're based out of, but this key little thing right here tells you their former usernames. And when you click on it, this thing tells you the number of times an account changes its usernames may help you identify whether it is authentic or misleading. And then it says Braids by Brianna has changed their username 13 times. Now that's current, that's right now. I just did that in real time. But when I first did it, when I was figuring out everything after I lost my money, it was a little more specific. And this is a screenshot from then. This is from July 22nd, a screenshot. And it said, Braided by Bree _ because that's what she was at the time, has changed their username 16 times, including 13 times in the last 90 days. In the last 3 months, this person has changed their username 13 times. And that was like the cherry on top. Like, I knew it was over with. This was her page then at the time. Look at the profile picture. Atlanta Braider. All it said was braids. It never said anything about other hairstyles. It had the little, if you're familiar, if you're in Atlanta and familiar with this address, those are like salon suites. The fake address that I was given. Very literally the next day, so this is the next day, screenshot is the 23rd, after she took my money, she took the phone number and the address out the bio. 3 days later, on the 26th, the picture has changed and the name has changed again to Styled by Brianna. This is a whole different person in the picture. This is not the same person. The number's back in the bio, no address. This person, and then I watched the story as well. She posted a story saying this is her main page. Now I don't know if this is really her, because remember in the first picture, this is not the same girl. So I don't know if she's stealing someone's picture or if this is a person she knows and she's using their picture. This is supposed to be their main page, and she's posting on the story of the Styled by Brianna page like this is her, and then this is the main page. I screenshotted the main page because even in the main page the name is in the bio. Like I said, y'all, I'm not tripping. I'm not upset about it. I have to take that L with my head held high because I did it to myself ultimately. But if you're in the Atlanta area, ladies, and you're on Instagram searching for a stylist that does braids and stuff, that ain't it. And when I post this, then I'm gonna tag her and stuff. She's probably gonna block me, but
this page showing fraudulent, so you shouldn't send you to this account over like 4 times. Over 4 times of us doing it, you was like, I ain't gonna do it no more. And then you call back like an hour later, like, yeah, babe, I'm just gonna get it. And the thing said it again. If I don't know, this account is gonna be fraudulent, and we still said it anyways. And then afterwards, you said you called me back, like I was like, yep, I think I've been scammed.
after then when I went to get my hair done, right, I called you and told you that, yep, I got scammed.
Yeah, basically.
But I really scammed myself because, like you said, it was so many red flags. Cash App was already like, I think this account is fraudulent. Like, we canceled your payment. And then even the fact that, remember with the whole, new clients have to send the full price up front. Like, even that was already kind of like a red flag. Like, you know?
You overlooked it though, because you were saying how new clients don't be showing up and they ain't care about the deposit getting snatched.
Yep, that's what,
and then
that
the
was her
person
rant.
had so many they ain't gonna follow us, so it was like a little hit in disguise. Yep, you're part of the scam. I got scam list.
Yeah. It's my, like, official welcome to Atlanta. You sweating it, right, babe?
Nope.
Because you gonna give me that money back, y'all.
Nope.
Y'all, but yeah. So that's how I got scammed out of a hairstyle in Atlanta. Like I said, I ain't tripping on it. It is what it is. Charge it to the game. I really did it to myself, but I thought it was a funny. It's really like funny. It's almost like, you know, those movies that are like, it's so stupid that it's funny. That's like this situation. Like, I was so stupid in this situation that it's like hilarious to me. So just gotta keep your head on the swivel next time. You feel me? I'm out.